All right, guys, so the excitement for the morning's over. I cleaned out the brooders, gave them fresh food, and everybody's been at the water tank. You can see the water level there, so these things, when you turn them upside down, they dropped about there. So they've been through about that much water, minus, of course, what's down in the drain. So far, the results on the water drain are pretty good. What I've determined is they will let me, my buddy Braylon, my grandson there, they will allow me to only clean the brooders every other day, but I have to probably clean these out, take these out and dump them out twice a day. They were pretty gnarly after basically a day and a half or 2 days, I guess. So they work. I would still call them a prototype. And I think it's very good that I made them where underneath there, there's another video that shows this. I'll put a link in the video notes today, how I built these. It's pretty easy to pop those out. Those are like 97-cent paint trays for small paint rollers. Being able to take them out and dump them was a real great advantage. There's a lot of mulch and stuff down in there. And everybody's sleeping. I want you to look at the pattern everybody's sleeping in. You notice they're all kind of evenly divided. They're all to that side where the heat is, but they're not all like in a big giant pile trying to struggle for the middle. They're happily kind of splayed out. That's because it's warm enough for them. So that's a good thing. So most things are going well, but not all things. Let's talk about the weight gain. Yesterday's average weight per chick, per duckling, was 1.89 ounces. Today's 2.33 ounces. That means the average weight gain was 0.52, over half an ounce in a day on an animal that only weighed, 1 3/4-ish ounces. The total weight gain percentage by body weight, 28.7. 28.7. That would be like if you weighed 100 pounds, weighing 128.7 pounds the next day, to kind of put it in perspective for you. Food utilization. They used about 2 cups of food total, 1 out of each feeder. Today it took 5 cups of food to refill. Now, I'm not weighing the food. I'm not being real scientific about this, but you can see that's a pretty big increase in diet. And they'll probably stick at about that rate for a few days, and then they'll go up from there. Next up today, the bad news. Well, first of all, real quick before I go, just to give you guys an idea of what growth rate we can expect, these birds are considered fully mature at 23 weeks. That'll be in July. July the 10th, they will be that old. And at that point, we can expect they will weigh 4.65 pounds per bird. Now let's go show you what's not so good. And I have my doubts about how well this will work out. So you got 2 birds right there. They're fine. This little one here, let me turn around this way. You can just see, let me get one of our healthier birds here. The size difference is just not there. She's not putting on any weight. She's not eating. And we've got them set up in a little hospital tank here. And hopefully she'll start eating. We have been able to get her to drink, but she just isn't eating. And this is a fundamental reality people don't realize. If you're going to keep birds and you're going to raise them from birth, you're going to deal with basically what you would consider a failure to thrive. And that bird just probably is not going to make it. We'll do what we can for her. But if she's still here tomorrow, I would be surprised. And when you look at raising livestock, you can find what's called a mortality rate. And sadly, it's between 1.5% and 3% for ducklings. So with that in mind, if you have 100 ducks that you're raising, you're probably going to get 2 or 3 that aren't going to make it. If you have 50, you're going to get 1 or 2 that aren't going to make it. It's just the way it is. See, everybody's waking up from a nap, starting to come out and have a drink. Everybody else is happy. If we lose 1, we've done a good job. I'd like to lose none, but it's just not the way it works sometimes. I guess the good thing for Metzers, they did send us 51 ducks, not 50. And that means that we'll still have 50 if we do lose her. And I'll probably bring her sisters back over here in about an hour if she's not eating. I just didn't want her to be alone. They don't like that. Check with you guys tomorrow and let you know our progress then.